Hello everyone. Hope everybody's doing okay today. It's been a nice day here. We've been not really doing much, but most of the day I was at the well, not most of the day, I don't guess you'd say, maybe 3 hours or so. I was at the Regional Cancer Center getting my infusion. You may see my community post that I had earlier from when I was there. Yeah, it takes a long time. I mean, it's a long process, so you don't need to be in a hurry. I just brought my phone with me and just watched, everybody's videos and stuff as much as I could, and did a few things on it. And Joy had her tablet, and she was going to come in, and but she needed to mow, and she didn't want to wait till tomorrow because it got kind of high from the rains that came. And so she just went on and left me there, and which is no problem. I don't have any problem at all with that. I stayed busy the whole time. I love her being there, but if there's something she needs to do, that's no problem for me. I talk to anybody that's there. So, yeah, so I was there, and I did some things, and she went ahead and mowed and then came back and picked me up, and it worked out about right, too. I mean, I might have waited 10 minutes, but that we killed two birds with one stone. But so far, I'm not having a whole lot of an effect from it as far as side effects, but I'm real sleepy. And what generally happens is the next day I'll feel really like wore out and just tired. And I'll feel real bad tired for probably, I don't know, 3 or 4 days, something like that. But the Semsia I used to get, the shots, they made me totally sick for about a week, like I had the flu. So this is much easier on me too. So that went pretty well today, everybody, and I appreciate your prayers and everything. That's what makes the difference. And hopefully this will help me go into remission to where I can have my hernia surgeries for four hernias. If they would just be able to do the worst one, I would be happy, real happy, because it's bad and it causes me a lot of pain. On our prayer list, Life with Stephanie's grandmother needs prayer. Kara Hamill's granddaughter, I don't know if she's still in the hospital now. Kara, give us an update on your granddaughter in your comment, huh? But she was in the hospital. I hope she's not in anymore because she's been in there a while. But the child's daughter is mother is having a tough time too. Jennifer's friend who was in the fire came home, and she's doing really well, and that's great. The Prudent gal's friend Randy was diagnosed with cancer. Jennifer's sister has an unspoken request, and Zach's aunt, she's still in pain after her operation. Donna's friend Sue came through her surgery well, and she's doing good now. My sister-in-law Angel is doing good after her surgery. And Norma needs continued prayers, and Norma's 2 cousins have cancer, and Norma's mom needs an unspoken request. I think Leah is getting ready to have her infusion also this week. I think towards the end of this week, Friday or Saturday, something like that. Let me know when your day is there, Leah. And Tumbleweed needs an unspoken request. Christy's aunt has cancer and other problems, and Christy's friend is recovering from a brain aneurysm and is still in a nursing home. And Christy asked for prayers for her family. Crystal is getting slowly better. She's still coughing some, but she's doing better than she was. She's able to breathe better and stuff. Life of a wannabe fit girl girl's husband is safe and sound at the training location, and she got the job she was looking for. So everything turned out really good there. The prudent gal's cousin has kidney failure, and Mark Robb, his is the same way like Crystal's. And I'm still congested too. I don't know if y'all can tell, but Mark has had this sinus congestion thing going on for, it seems like about 10 days now. And he's not getting a whole lot better. He's still congested. He's doing a little bit better though. And Tracy's mom, she passed away on Friday, and she was having to go today to make arrangements and stuff, and that's always a stressful time. My son Logan, his left knee's hurting him bad, and Logan's friend hurt her foot. Terry Henson's friend Tommy, he goes for tests this Thursday for health issues. And living outside the box with Gracie Square, her baby, her water broke at 26 weeks, and they're trying to keep the baby girl, Olivia, in for 9 more weeks. Let's pray hard for this, because every second that baby stays in there is really critical to the health of the baby. Tumbleweed's daughter, Sarah, she's in bad pain, and she's always in pain, but Tumbleweed wouldn't ask for just something, that happens normally. I have pain every day, a lot of people do, but when she asks, I guarantee you Sarah is really having some bad pain, and I hate to hear that again. I was hoping that she was, on the road to recovery and stuff, but we got to keep praying for Sarah, y'all. These children, they all mean a lot to us, so let's make sure we do our best to help her. Sherm went to the doctor. He goes May 20th to have a colonoscopy and have the scope put down his throat at the same time, and I really feel for him. I was just curious. I was wondering if he might have Crohn's disease, but I'm sure they'll find out exactly what's going on. Let's hope he doesn't have Crohn's or anything like that. Hopefully it'd be something that can be just taken care of with medicine. So, and having both of them done at once is, it's going to be rough for him. Okay, that. Now today, I've already run that. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Now, let's see. Where did I put everything, y'all? I didn't read this. I'm not quite with it. I didn't sleep much last night. I get real anxious before I go for the infusions. It makes me scared that I might have a reaction to it, and it's some really strong stuff. I mean, I've never had anything this strong for Crohn's. I'll do anything to get better. I'll suffer now to get better later, if it's the will of the Lord. Our reading today is entitled Wounded Healers. He comforts us every time we have trouble, so when others have trouble, we can comfort them with the same comfort God gives us. That's 2 Corinthians 1:4. All of us have witnessed instances when a friend or loved one has made bad choices, or through absolutely no choice of their own, have simply been confronted with a tough set of circumstances. The message of 2 Corinthians 1:3-6 is that there is hope for the broken. No life is filled with so much pain or in such a state of disarray that the God of all comfort cannot reach down with a healing touch. Whether you are in need of a personal touch from God in your own life or are walking beside someone else who is broken, some words of encouragement include: God never forsakes us, even if our brokenness is of our own making. God is still kind and merciful and always on our side. He is present in the midst of all circumstances. God can turn tragedy into triumph, even in the darkest moments of the soul. God provides a supernatural comfort and perspective that allows individuals to experience and exhibit God's love and power. Martyrs have died with joy. The terminally ill have led others to experience God's love. God sends helpers. Even though God is all-powerful and can intervene directly in healing, more often He sends human helpers, including doctors, to work on His behalf. It is no lack of faith to turn to the others for help. I hope I'm not reading the same one, y'all. It sure does sound familiar. I may be. But it seems like a really good one to read again, so I'm going to just go ahead and finish it. God heals all infirmities in eternity. Yes, God miraculously heals people today, but not in all cases. Paul gives the eternal perspective when he reminds us the sufferings we have now are nothing compared to the great glory that will be shown to us. One day we will all exchange imperfect bodies for immortal bodies. Heaven is a place where there are no more tears. No human words or thoughts can explain away or provide comfort for certain kinds of suffering and pain. Maybe God doesn't want us to be able to do so, but His ultimate expression of comfort is the gift of salvation and eternal life through the death of His Son, Jesus Christ. And if I read the same one, I apologize. Like I said, I didn't sleep last night, and I had to get up and get ready to do this thing, and I hope I didn't. I usually put, a marker. I have just a piece of something that was on the back of a pens that we bought. I put the bookmark ahead after I do the reading, so I don't know, y'all. I apologize if I did, like I said. I'm lucky to be even doing this, I guess. She didn't want me to. I want to. I feel like, I think God likes those prayers to be out there too. And that means a lot to me. Okay, let's see if I can do this. I went into my local bookstore and asked for a book on turtles. Hardback? The assistant asked. Yes, I replied, with little heads too. I think I need to take a nap, y'all. If a gang of robbers dove into a swimming pool, would that cause a crime wave? Why do Valentines have hearts on them? Because spleens would look pretty gross. Well, I guess so. What do you call a police officer in the time of the dinosaurs? Triceracop. Triceracop. Some people can tell what time it is by looking at the sun, but I've never been able to make out the numbers. Is that? I think it's 2 o'clock. Oh, it's burning my eyes. What's a frog's favorite game? Hopscotch. Ribbit. A rubber band pistol was confiscated from an algebra class because it was a weapon of math disruption. Get it? Did you hear about the 2 silkworms in a race? They ended in a tie. Ooh, 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 ooh. I just changed my Facebook name to no one. Well, why did you do that? So when I see a dumb post, I can click like and it will say, no one liked this. Oh, that would be slick there, bud. Teacher, name the nation that people dislike the most. Little Johnny, that's easy. It's the examination. Ooh, Johnny. A man enters the kitchen, opens the sugar box, looks inside and closes it. He does it again and again. Why? Because the doctor told him to check his sugar levels regularly. Oh, I'm getting low on that there sugar. Better call that there doctor. I'm going to count it every hour, though. All right. Two old friends cross paths after not seeing one another for almost a decade. What are you doing these days? PhD. Pizza home delivery. Oh! Wow. Pizza home delivery. All right there. What is consciousness? That annoying time between naps. It's time now for Joy's joke of the day. What did the cowboy buy a dachshund? Someone told him to get along, little doggy. He did. He got along, little doggy. Alrighty. And now it's time for Who Is This? Okay, let's see what's going on. Ooh. Oh yeah, y'all. Let me see if I can. It is. Well, I'll do this. I actually won a contest today, and I need to find the name of the channel. I already talked to the guy. I want a T-shirt. I think it's got like the logo of his channel. Maybe I'm not exactly for sure, but I want a T-shirt, and I appreciate it so much. I never win anything, so I thought he was kidding me. You know, I was like, no, are you kidding or what? You know, he's like, no. So then I saw the video, which I hadn't watched yet, of when, you know, he drew it, like, I think it was like yesterday or something. But I appreciate that so much, and I'll show y'all what I got, the T-shirt when I get it. Now, let's see. Okay, let's see. Yesterday, I'm looking for. Oh yeah. Boy, my singing of this one must have scared y'all or something yesterday. I thought I sounded somewhat like him. Come on. Tom Jones. I mean, look. Look. Here. Huh? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. His eyes are kind of a little squinty. Huh? Huh? See? All I have to do is like perm my hair a little bit. Well, and make it more gray than it is. Since I sing just like him, I mean, you know. What was that I sang? Let's see. Oh, yeah. She's a lady. Okay. That much had to sound like him, right? Or she, that much sounded like him. I'm just saying. I'm just saying today. Okay, so that was, oh yeah, Tom Jones. Ooh. He had a lot of other songs you would recognize, I'm sure. Okay. And then, what happened to the... Why was that down here? I don't know why it went back down. This thing moves on its own, it seems like. Because I was on the right place. I should have shown it right. And then the woman is Patricia Blair, and she was Rebecca, Daniel Boone's wife on the show. And she was also on Rifleman, but I cannot remember what she was called on the Rifleman. She had like a restaurant. And today, I'm going to show you the youngest pictures we could find. And you guess who it is in the comments. The first one. He was in the movie Twister. He was like the main male character with, oh, I can't remember the girl's name that was in it with him. But everybody knows her. But, what am I looking at? He was also on the movie Titanic and the movie True Lies. Okay? But he wasn't the lead in those two. And he passed away, I believe it was last year. Fairly young. I mean, it was a shock to me. I didn't know anything about him having any problems. And this one here, I got to make sure which is younger. This is a really sad story, though. This little girl, if y'all remember her, she was in a lot of commercials and stuff, but she was also in the movie Poltergeist. When the family, you know, they had trouble with their home, and it got her, and they got her back, and all this and that. Well, I don't know how many of y'all might know this, but she died from septic shock, from complications from Crohn's disease. Just like I have, and I was in septic shock more than, I think, a couple times, but one time real bad, I know. And I didn't remember anything for, like, what happened in a couple days, even. I didn't remember nothing about it. But she went into septic shock, and I don't know if it's because she was so small, or the disease might have been so advanced for her, you know, age and stuff. But, you know, she passed away. So it really hit me hard. I mean, if I hear about anybody, any child, or especially passing away, but that she, you know, had that the same disease and everything, and it just shows, you know, how rough it is. So remember, guess who it is in the comments, and we will show you tomorrow. Lay that over there. So now it is tablet time, friendly neighborhood tablet time. Okay, let's go back and see what we got here. Yeah. Okay, ooh, some goodies. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, I remember that, so this is where I start. Ooh, let's see. I've got a picture of a granddaughter, and I put the message down, and it just says my great granddaughter, and I didn't put down. I look at so many things, but I sent it here specifically for this, but I thought it said her that it would show who it was that I got it from. So I'm going to show this, and it is their granddaughter. And I can't even remember. If I could look and think of who it was for a second. Let me just see. It wouldn't be her. No. Maybe, let's say no. I can't look too many. I'll find out. But I think. Let's see if it was. No. Maybe it was. Well, no, I can't look through all of them, obviously, so I'm sorry, but I will find out whose granddaughter now. Okay. I'll go back up again. It starts back at the bottom each time. Okay. I really thought it had the name, you know, would show who it was. Okay, here's our supper last night. This is Logan's plate. I couldn't eat half this. But he had a good appetite. We didn't really eat lunch because we ate dinner early because Mom came over, and you know, she doesn't like driving too much in the dark, and we don't like her to have to. So that was that chicken club pizza from Aldi, the potato salads from Sam's Club, and the honey barbecue wings were from Aldi also. All good. I overcooked the wings a little bit, but they were fine inside. In the crock pot, it's really hard to burn something, but they were like caramelized on the outside, so they were really good. And my throat's wanting to bother me a little bit. This is the cake we got last night. It'd be easier to show you this way, but I think I showed it. I may not have, because we got it at the last minute. That's what he got, and it was delicious. There's still a little bit left. It's really good. It's an ice cream cake, by the way. This was Leah's, I think. Yeah, they also had Friday Pizza Nighty, and they had wings too. And so it looks like a little salad, you know. Leah can only eat she has Crohn's, so she can only eat her salads when she's not in a flare. I'm not able to eat salad at all anymore because of my fistula. That's the main problem with me. If I had the fistula fixed, I could eat more normal foods. Not as brazen as corn or something, but, you know, I could eat more things. Okay. Oh, let's see. I'm sorry, this is literally my first rodeo. But the bull has him tied. And look at the clowns over there, like, yeah. Yeah. I hadn't seen these, I don't think, yet. Usually I try to go over them, you know, to see if I showed it in a little while or anything like that, but I don't think I have. I was unfaithful to you once with some redhead in the men's room of a pool hall in 1971. I was drunk. That was me. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. I don't know what to say. I had to ad-lib a little bit. Okay, I think I might have showed this at one point in time. It's funny. What is this? It's kind of blurry. So, if you're his best friend, then why is he always peeing in your drinking water? Ooh, dog has a good point. Or a cat has a good point. I don't know if a cat would drink out of one. I don't think so. What dog would? Oh, by the way, Joy brought me in my tumbler, that cork one I showed, all the way full of coffee this morning. And, you know, I set it on the little coffee table, like, you know, set it there. And the cat, I guess she wanted to see me, and she jumped up on top of my tablet and, like, my Bible and stuff and everything. It was kind of stacked up and just a little pyramid almost. And then she jumped off of it to try to get to me, and it knocked things from under her, fell out, and then it hit that cup of coffee, and it just blew up on the floor beside me. So we had hot coffee to clean up, and it was something else. But you know, she'll learn. I mean, as she grows, she'll figure things out a little bit better. But you know, she probably didn't think, oh, if I jump on there, it's going to cause a chain reaction. You know, so I still got to go easy on him. I mean, you know, I could knock down the cup of coffee. I mean, you know, yawning or something. Oh, you know, so yeah. Okay, I showed that then. Okay, yeah. And this one, my doctor told me to avoid any unnecessary stress, so I didn't open his bill. There you go. You go. Okay, I think that might be. It might be about it on that. So I really don't have anything else. Oh yeah, I'm going to show. Okay, trying to make up names for each night if we can. We're trying to figure out something to come up with that would be feasible for each day. So far, I got Mexican Monday. That's today. I'm going to have Tasty Tuesday. like savory, like a savory recipe of some kind. Something like maybe those chicken wraps I got that you cook in, the paper wraps that have the seasoning on them. Those things, that makes the chicken what I would call savory. Like your mouth's gonna water. I mean, it's gonna be, you taste so good. So might do something like that. Let me write that down. Paper seasonings. And then, so that's Monday, Tuesday. I don't have anything yet for Wednesday. Y'all got any, any ideas? Let me know for a Wednesday. And for Thursday too. Wednesday and Thursday, I hadn't been able to come up with anything that would be, where you wouldn't have the same thing again or something like that. But Friday, everybody knows it's Friday pizza nighty. And, Saturday is Seafood Saturday. So, why this thing's doing that? Seafood Saturday. And then Sunday we don't have anything for, so it's Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday I need ideas for or something. And so, for Mexican Monday, tonight we're having, I showed these, I don't know if I did or not show these when we got the, I believe we got these at Sam's Club. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that these are the ones we got there. But, we're having those, chicken, 3 cheese, rolled tacos, and we'll probably put some of that cheese sauce that I showed y'all. Maybe I'm sure I probably did, but it's right here. And this stuff's really good. We got this at Sam's Club too. It's Terrifico Tamale Company. White cheese dip, it says. But I think we're going to put some of this, if it's not super, super hot. It's got little jalapenos in it, I can see them. But I don't know about the cheese itself. It's got little... Okay. Yeah, that's... I hadn't even tried that yet, but they had some, they said on the stuff we sampled at Sam's, but I didn't taste it like that. It's hot. It's got little, like, diced up jalapenos in it. If you like spicy, that's for you, but it is spicy. Logan, right up his alley. I think Joy might be able to handle it if she doesn't eat too much of them jalapenos. That's burning me up. I just barely tasted it. I mean, ugh. Okay, I'm glad I didn't pour that all over my rolled taco. No, not gonna do it. But if I didn't have problems with spicy stuff, I would be all over that, because I used to love spicy stuff, and I still do. I love the taste of it and stuff, but I just can't. I can't handle it. My stomach can't handle it, and nothing else can. Okay, so I'm gonna make my homemade Spanish rice. We all love it, and it's usually about gone. I mean, there'll be some left, but we eat a lot of it. It's really good. I'm gonna show my recipe. Pause it if you can see it, or do this snapshot if you'd like to see this. Let's see, I'm trying to see if I can, how close I can get it and still get it all in. Okay, there it is right there, and I'll go over it. 1/4 cup of chopped onion. I have to substitute or take out for some of the. I can't have some of this stuff, but this is what it's supposed to be. 1/4 cup of chopped onion, 1/4 cup chopped green pepper, 1/4 cup chopped celery. I use a can of cream of celery instead, and it's real tasty that way. 2 tablespoons melted butter, 2½ cups cooked rice, a can of diced tomatoes with juice, a 1/2 teaspoon salt, 1/8 teaspoon pepper, 1/4 to 1/2 cup shredded Mexican cheese, a teaspoon, a teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of no salt seasoning, like Mrs. Dash or some other, a tablespoon of chili powder, and a small can of tomato sauce. And there's the directions right there. I was trying to get them a little bit closer. Okay, but that's what I'm fixing. It's really good, and that'll be Mexican Monday. I don't know if I'll add anything else to the meal or not yet, but we'll see. Because I didn't eat any lunch today because I went up there, and afterwards I didn't, it makes me feel kind of strange a little bit, and I didn't feel like getting anything or really eating anything. I just ate it. They gave me some crackers there, and I ate 3 of them, little cheese and peanut butter crackers. Okay, guys, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate all my new friends and all my older friends and friends that's been with me since my rough start. So I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm here for you. Let's remember all those prayers. They're real critical. The little baby girl, we need to pray hard. Thanks, everybody, and have a great evening. Just press that like button and subscribe if you haven't, and press that notification bell. God bless each and every one of you. Bye-bye.